When we think about sustainability, we know many brands, organizations, university, scientists and NGOs working on sustainability, right? But do you know any individual who is working on sustainability? Or do you know any individual who is being mindful about their own carbon footprint? How many of you know what is your carbon footprint? And how many kgs of waste you generate every month? Any of you know? Well, I was the same person 7 years back. But my pregnancy and one article changed my perceptions towards the waste. I was discussing a lot with my partner about the financial and medical security for my kids. During that time, I read one article that how landfill issues are getting worse, and by 2023, it will become more worse if we don't, as an individual, take the actions. And it hit me so hard that we always, as parents, we always think about the financial security. We always think about the medical security because we think it's our responsibility. But why we never talk about the climate safety and security? Because probably we think it's not part of our duty and someone else will do it. I researched more about how we can reduce the landfill and how landfills are affecting, because landfill, whatever we are throwing it to the landfill, it is creating the methane, and methane is creating more heat than carbon dioxide. So from that day, I decided to at least be conscious about my consumption and my waste. I started to live a low waste living. How I started? From the next day, I started segregating my waste, the wet waste and dry waste. Wet waste came from my kitchen. I started composting it, and I started segregating my dry waste, which is plastic, aluminum, and etc. After 1 month, I see the waste I collected. I conducted one audit, and I request you, all of you, to conduct that audit. Start segregating and do the audit of your waste, what kind of waste you are generating. And I was so shocked to see kind of waste I was generating in a month. And then I thought I would send it to the recycling. By the thought that recycling is not the only solution. We have to apply that 3R formula to our waste. Refuse, reduce, and recycle. I will be shocked that 50% of my waste I could have refused. And then if you can't, because perfect zero waste life is not possible, right? So try to reduce whatever you can't refuse, and then whatever you can't reduce, try to send it to the recycling. So it's been 8 years, it's been 7 to 8 years I am living zero waste life. I have no dustbin, my house has no dustbin. I don't throw anything to the landfill. Either I compost or either I send it to the recycling. I should be very proud and happy, right? That I am living a perfect zero waste life. But 3 years back, when we were passing by a landfill, my daughter, by that time she was 3 years old. I started my journey when I was 7 months pregnant. And all of you know how landfill smells, right? So she asked me, Mom, what the smell is all about. I told her that it's a landfill and most of the city's waste get dumped over here. And she asked, because kids keep observing us, she asked me, why all of us can't compost at home? Why all of us can't segregate waste at home? And again, like that article, her sentence shook me, that we don't want perfect handful of people that is following zero waste life. We want millions of people who is following imperfect zero waste life. And I wanted to, at that time I decided I should reach to many people and make them aware about the waste segregation and how by doing simple things in our day-to-day life we can be mindful about our waste. But how, it was the question, how I can reach to millions of people by sitting at my home, because I am a full-time professional and a mother. How I can reach to millions of people. And at that time lockdown came and I got the time to scroll the social media, And I feel that social media is the most powerful tool right now to spread the word. I thought to create the content on sustainability. I thought like I should educate more people about how we can segregate waste, how we can be very mindful in day-to-day step every day to lead a low waste life. I was very new to this idea of content creation. I asked one of my friends that I wanted to create a content on social media about it. Please guide me. And I told I wanted to make content on sustainability, and he laughed. He said social media is all about materialistic world. It's all about glam, and you will be talking about minimalism there. You will be talking about how you can reduce your waste, how you can travel through public transport, and how you can send the things to the recycling. You will be talking all about on your social media. We're going to listen to you. And I was like, okay, I don't want to reach many people, but I want to reach at least few thousand of people so that I can at least spread my word to them. And I started. I learned the strategies. I learned how to use social media. I learned how to take videos, how to edit it, and how to upload it. And it's been 2.5 years of my journey on social media, and almost 3 lakhs of people joined me in the zero waste journey. I have trained 5,000 of people to do composting. Now 5,000 families are not throwing their edible waste to the landfill. They are composting right in their house. Thousands of people now segregating waste. I have curated a list of recyclers in India, all over India, so people can know that where to send this recycling your plastic. I have trained thousands of females to how to do composting and recycling and how to reduce their own waste. I have talked in many colleges about the sustainable menstruation and minimalism. Every day, kids and youngsters tag me in that post that today we are refusing our plastic water bottle and we are carrying our own bottle from home. Every day, it's a small impact. See, it's a very small thing. But whatever we can, every single day, kids and young people tag me in that post. Today, we are not using this disposable plastic spoon. We have our own cutlery. So disposable plastic spoon we use for a minute and just throw. So it's very easy to carry your own things in this journey. So it's been 2.5 years of my content creation journey, and I'm so proud and happy that I give myself a push that I should use this powerful tool, social media, to raise this kind of awareness. So my 2 mantras, because it's not at all difficult. We Indians are very sustainable. Sustainability is in our genes, it's in our roots. We know how to apply this 3R formula: refuse, reduce, and recycle. We know everything very well. So 2 mantra to live a sustainable lifestyle is: 1, be conscious about what you are consuming. Be conscious about what you are using, water, electricity. Be very conscious about the natural resources we are using. Be conscious about what you are eating. Eat local, regional food and seasonal food. Is very sustainable. It will help us, it will help planet, and it will help people who is growing it. Be very conscious about what you wear. Know the journey of your clothes, because landfill is not only about plastic. Landfill has very much tons of clothes in the landfill. We have tons of clothes in the landfill as well. So don't buy anything just because they are on sale. Don't buy anything just because it looks fancy. Don't buy anything just because you want it for a party or just for an occasion. Follow the minimalism, because overconsumption, you are seeing where overconsumption is leading us. So it is very important for us to know the journey of our clothes. Wear local clothes. Support the artisan of our India. So it is good for us, it is good for planet, and it is good for the people who is doing it. And the second mantra is: be careful about take responsibility of your waste. Our waste is our responsibility. Let's don't think that someone else will do it. We have to take the responsibility of our waste, and it's very easy. We all have jobs, we all have to do studies, and we all are busy in our life, but it's just a routine. Trust me, it just takes 2 minutes of your time to compose your waste. It takes just half an hour in a month to segregate your waste and send it to the recycling. It's not that big task. It's not at all a big task. It's very easy. So if I can do it, you all can do it. And let's make lots and lots people imperfect zero waste. Thank you so much.